Serial killer, psychopath, monster. Hell, let's go with mythos, or even great mythos. What's up, guys? This is Jack and Shaborkle here, coming at you with yet another video about the serial killer we all know and love in the underground. The girly ghost with the most, the monster, the alleged alien. Oh, spooky. It's Chaotic Chan time. Let's break down what we know about her so far. Her origin story that we have dug up from various videos, and most importantly, those juicy red tape leaked files from that lovely leaker, Leety McLeaks, the man himself who's given us Redditors some juicy information about our new goddess of destruction, Chaotic Chan. And remember, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget tomorrow's Crazy Bob podcast, where we bring on Crazy Bob himself to talk about all new releases of games, but more importantly, the news on Chaotic Chan and how she's been spotted nearby recently. Spooky! All right, let's start the show. But first, a word from our sponsor, Game Fuel Ultra.
Do you want to be a buff fuck who gets all the bitches, or a sad bitch who gets no fuck? Introducing Game of Fuel Ultra, the Mega Can Edition, with 2,000 grams of punching packing buff fuck energy sugar in every can. Run faster, jump higher, buff fuck harder. Only the buffest fuck drinks Game of Fuel Mega Cans. Don't be a loser, be the abuser of Game of Fuel Ultra. Proud sponsor of Insert Influencers. Name here, use code influencers name here for 10% off and get Gamer Fueled. So what are you waiting for? Hit us up at gamerfuelultra.com and order your buff fuck energy drink today.
Okay, that was weird. Anyways, Gamer Fuel energy drinks are a fantastic way to start your day. I personally drink the orange soda flavor every morning before I get up and peruse the internet for juicy images, or, news on Chaotic Chan, our goddess of fire and wrath, the hottie with a body. I have probably 8 packs sitting in my fridge right now, so, unlike the failing ad they sent me, use code FUCKER, sold out, 69420 to get your first package of Buff Fuck Fuel today. Order while supplies last. And remember, guys, don't be a sad fuck. Be a buff fuck. Order today. Chaotic Chan once came from a portal, or most would say anyways, has been spotted in several locations. The best part about all of this is her appearance, nearby. She's been seen doing a lot of things, according to our Reddit sources, not to mention the video footage we have of her hunting someone down who decided to play chicken in a haunted old factory. Spooky. What gets worse for them is their views pale in comparison to mine. Fuck that guy, I guess. Lol. But here's the best part. She's still a ghost out there. But some think they know why she's gone and where she's gone to. Someone out there has been slipping leaks of tape around. Yeah, that's right. We've even got video proof of this. It was all but hijacked from the interwebs before I managed to download it off the video site itself. Here's a snippet before you see the full thing. This is good.
You don't have much longer left. Once I find you, I'm going to make you suffer for making me hunt you down like this. While I enjoy the chase, you're getting on my fucking nerves stealing these tapes. I don't know what you think you're accomplishing, or what you think you're trying to do, but it won't work. I'm here to stay. I am your Führer, and you will not stop me. So whoever you are, just know, I will find you. You cannot hide from me. I'm close. I can smell your scent. I can almost taste your fear. I know you're close by, you're near, and you're having trouble keeping up, keeping away, keeping at a distance. But I can smell the sweat dripping from your chin. You're tired. And eventually, you will slip. And when you do, I will find you. And then, we'll do a recording. Just for you. And allow your fate be seen, and recorded, so don't think you're sly. I know about you, and I'm coming for you. Take this tape as bait, I know you will see it eventually, and when you do. No. I'm watching. I'm waiting. And I'm bloodthirsty. Just, for, you. Go ahead and run. It'll be easier to tie you down when you can't resist. See you soon. My little rabbit.
See? What did I tell you? She's spooky. These tapes have been getting sold like hot cakes, evidently. But there's one tape, or rather, video. Yeah, that's right, a video. We have yet to see. Now, I promised you guys that full-length video later, yes. But this one, I'm about to show you now. Oh, it's a good one. Super juicy. I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's give it a look, see?
A man is heard in the background, screaming muffled. He can't be seen much. It's dark, dim, and the tape footage, while new, the image quality is old. Chaotic is roughly seen approaching this man who looks to be tied or buckled to a chair. The sound of him trying to break free is heard, with something seemingly wrapped around his head. Chaotic begins to speak sternly and annoyed to him, seemingly having to chase him down, dropping a backpack off to the side of the camera as she walks over to the man, as she begins to speak.
So, you thought you could just run then? Keep running and annoy me? Thought you could just steal these tapes? Yeah? I guess no one told you the rabbit gets cut by the end, right? What were you doing with them? Selling them? It's all right. I'm sure you'll tell me all about it.
The footage becomes a bit filled with static. The image quality worsens a little before the influencer cuts the tape there and sits in silence for a moment, startled by what he saw. He had no idea he would see whatever that was. Disturbed by the scene, he tries to shake it off, though it obviously bothered him, and regains his composure and tries to continue recording his lines for his video.
Okay, as you guys know, I make these videos raw and try to not cut anything out. I try to keep it real with you and just try to make it as relatable as possible. That video kind of shook me. That was pretty horrifying. Not gonna lie to you. Let's move on before I have nightmares. Many people still claim that this chaotic Chan doesn't exist and isn't real. But can a mythos do that? Well, I mean, with enough editing, I supposed. But she's real. We got proof. And our Redditors are gonna be furious. We got it first. All right. I promised you guys the full version of that last one. Here, check this out.
The video ends as a man is heard as he ponders, fuck, fuck, fuck. Is this all there is now? She's gone from being a fucking witch to fucking celebrity ghost. What the hell is with this shit? It's been weeks now, and I still can't get a hold of Susie either. What the hell is happening here? And then he hears footsteps.
Hello, Cole.
He looks behind him and sees her, Susie. She's been gone for weeks, vanished into thin air. He looks at her shocked, confused, and looks her over. Her whole appearance is changed. She's wearing black clothing from head to toe, her hair still blonde, but her whole personality, it's all changed. Her eye makeup, her whole character. What's happened to her? Cole replies, Susie, is that you? What's happened to you? She goes to reply, but then...
Poor Cole. Don't bother, she's mine now, not yours or any others. She's vowed her life to me. She is my slave now, but that's besides the point, isn't it?
Cole's words. And just like that, standing before me, all I could see was death before me, dressed in black, with glorious white glowing hair and glowing red eyes that could pierce your very soul. And then it hit me, a flash of light, blinding white flash of light. And I heard a voice, but I couldn't make out the words. It bellowed before me, echoing down a white hallway. And before me stood a great white throne made of what looked to be marble, with figures around it, white-robed figures, and behind it, this giant throne, behind it was a bright light, not from the sun. It was a whole different source. It was as if it was the only source of light. There stood this being, a giant, huge being, one that I could barely make out the shape of, standing tall, towering. I couldn't see its eyes, but I swear I could see it, staring at me. I knew it was looking at me. I don't know how. It was like I was connected to this being. It looked at me, stared me down, but in a way of observance, not moving, and I felt this strange feeling, as if I was hearing it talk to me, as if I was in a conversation with it. I heard the words, "You see the end. You know the end." I tried to shout and ask what it meant, but my voice was gone, as if it was taken from me. Before two figures stepped in front of me, looked me down. They said nothing as well, but it was as if I could hear them. And then all I could hear was chanting, these figures holding their hands up to this being. It rose its hands up as well. Chanting grew louder and louder. I could barely hold myself together. And finally, gone. It was over. I found myself feeling like I just woke up. But I was back, where this witch was. She looked at me almost curious, but almost as if she knew what I had seen. She looked me in the eyes, piercing my very soul with her glaring stare. She said the words, "You took a trip. What did you see?" I was shaken. I couldn't mutter a single word. I just choked out, "Otherworld." Where I stood was as if I stepped into an entirely different world, another place of existence. I'm not even sure how to describe it. What did I just see? Was that? Cole's thoughts are interrupted by Chaotic snapping her fingers in his face. He snaps out of his dazed state and looks at her. The once-thought current dream turns out to be the nightmarish hell he never woke up from. Chaotic looks at him, curious, and says, "We get it. You had a moment. Snap the fuck out of it, dipshit. I'm talking to you." Cole looks at her, pale as a ghost, sweating, terrified. She replies, "Again, what? The fuck? Did you see?" Cole replies to her, Not sure what to be more afraid of at this rate. The fuck I just saw? Or the fuck I'm seeing now? I think I just saw a version of death." Chaotic replies, "A version of death, huh?" He looks to her and says, "And I mean a version of death. Wait." Cole thinks to himself and remembers a little research he did for the cult of Rai during his desperation of trying to cope with his fate. He remembers seeing a bit of their book, and then it hits him. Chaotic-chan looks at him, curious. He looks to her and says, "Your cultists, your followers, do you know of them? I'm sure you do." She replies, Yeah, I just recently found out about them myself. The cult of Rai. Why? What of it? What little secret do you feel you've unlocked, Cole?" Cole replies, "Have you read their book? Their teachings about you?" Chaotic replies, "What are you getting at? By all means, let me hear it." Cole replies, You're fabled as death incarnate. Some even say marker of end times." Chaotic-chan nods and laughs her ass off, replying, "Oh my lord, he's figured it out." "Ah yes, end times. I'm not going to pretend I knew all along myself. But yes, I've been made aware of this situation with me. But you took a trip, a long trip. You saw something spectacular, something not many have seen. You got chosen to see something special, huh? Cole replies, special, chosen. You understand what I just saw blew my fucking mind. And now what? Death is before me. The fuck am I seeing here? Chaotic replies, I'm not sure. Not without seeing what you saw myself, or you. You know, tell me. But what I can tell you, Cole, what I can give you, is this. She paced away from me, giving her reply, before looking back to me and saying those simple few words that shook me to my feet.
Everything you know will change.
This very same woman who shook the planet I live on, the very ground beneath my feet, the city around me. She's been fabled on this planet for years. I never once thought she was real. And then she appeared in my city, destroyed everything. And now she stands before me, smiling. What the hell did I get myself into? What otherworldly shit is going to happen? What in the hells is going on?